Hey tartlets, it's Deanna. Welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a vegan summer recipe. This is great for summer barbecues, summer parties, and honestly you can do this any time of year in my opinion. But I'm going to be doing a vegan potato salad. So I have already pre-cut my potatoes and now we'll get into the rest of the stuff. Alright, so now that I have the potatoes cut and peeled, I'm just adding a tablespoon of olive oil. And then next we're just adding some salt and pepper. So now it just says to lightly toss the potatoes, and then I'm going to place them in the oven and bake for 35 minutes at 390. While your potatoes are baking, you're actually going to chop your onion up. Thankfully, Mark did this for me last night, so I don't have to worry about chopping this up. But if you want to buy pre-cut, you can buy pre-cut as well. So I'm just going to add this to my frying pan with some other ingredients as well. So we're just going to add, and this is, the recipe calls for a full medium onion, but I just did about a half of an onion. You're going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic. You could do chopped or minced, and I like to go heavy on the garlic. And then we're going to add another teaspoon of our olive oil. We're just going to add that to the onions. Again, I kind of eyeball this, but it says 1 teaspoon. Next up, we're doing 2 tablespoons of our soy sauce. So I'm just gonna pour that right in there. And I like to go for the one with less sodium. 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. It would help if I didn't have the cap on it. All right. Then we're also going to add some rosemary. The recipe calls for dried rosemary, but I wanted to do fresh rosemary. So I'm gonna put about a full leaf of this in there. Is that what it's called? A full leaf? I don't know. All right, so this next ingredient, I had never heard of this before, but it's called liquid smoke. So we're gonna put So we're gonna put 1/8 of a teaspoon of liquid smoke into this mixture as well. And here's the thing, I'm terrible with math and fractions. I don't even want to begin to figure out how to get 1/8 if I don't have 1/8. What's that, Siri? How do I get 1/8 of a teaspoon?
Here's what I found on the web for how do I get 1/8 of a teaspoon.
That didn't help. Do 2.
This is about you, not me.
Wow, okay. You know, we're eyeballing it here. I think we just need a little bit, so that's the point. All right, whatever. It's strong, so I'm glad I only used 1. I only used 1/4, okay. All right, so here is the mixture. We're just gonna fry this until the onions are soft. Next, we're gonna make our mayonnaise mixture. I'm using vegan mayo. I don't actually like mayonnaise at all, I hate it. So I'm hoping that maybe, you know, the vegan one I'll like a little bit better. Sometimes I don't mind if it's mixed into things, but generally, like, I would never put mayo on a sandwich. I hate it. All right, so we're just adding that 1 cup of mayo to a separate bowl. I'm taking 1.5 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. I like to get the whole grain Dijon mustard. And funny story, I actually have grown up hating mustard and mayonnaise, and now there are 2 things that are in this mixture. But I think once it's all mixed in together, I won't mind it so much. I also don't mind the whole grain Dijon as much as just regular mustard. Anyway, side note, I digress. Next, we're adding 1.5 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. Then we're adding 1.5 tablespoons of white vinegar. And then last but not least, for the mayo mixture, I just chopped up some chives and I'm adding that to the mixture. They're falling everywhere. So here is the mixture. I'm just mixing it on up. So now I've got a nice little browning on some of these potatoes. I'm gonna pop them back into the bowl and add them with the mayonnaise mixture. So I just let the potatoes cool down a little bit and now adding this mayonnaise mixture and lightly tossing the potatoes just because in case they're still a little hot, you don't want to break them. So here is the final result. I'm gonna give it a little taste test, see what we think. I think the onions are gonna make this. This is amazing, it looks amazing. Oh my God, so good. This is actually amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this vegan potato salad. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are trying this out and how it goes. And until next time, tartlets, I'll see you guys later. Mwah.